Hi, it's Pris, and I have another word to share. There's a few words that I've gotten, but I haven't had a chance to get on here, so I'll share some of these with you now. This is not the one I'm going to share right now is called Life Force, but it's not real new, but it's one the Lord brought to mind and said I needed to repost because it was given to me a longer time ago. Okay, it starts with John 1:3-5. In him was life, and the life was the light of men. And the light shines in the darkness, and the darkness did not comprehend it. If anyone comes to me and doesn't hate his father and mother, wife and children, brothers and sisters, yes, and his own life also, he cannot be my disciple. And whoever does not bear his cross and come after me cannot be my disciple. That's from Luke 14:26 and 27. Now, I found that this word hate actually in the Hebrew has another meaning, which is to set aside, to put aside. So he's not really saying, it wouldn't fit with the rest of the gospel if he's saying to actually hate your family. He's talking about he should be first, and then that your family should be, secondary to what the Lord wants in terms of, the importance of relationship. It's about relationship. So, and people can mistake what that means. Okay, then the Lord began to speak to me. There are many forces in the world, Pagans for generations have given laud to the forces of nature and forces that were demonic. They worship nature and worship demons. I am the light, and in me there is no darkness. I am the source of life and the only force that gives life to you. Some in Oriental religions give heed to forces or powers they have felt and seen that come from the earth and stars, but these are demonic forces that bring infestation and distraction away from my life-giving force. You cannot harness the power of demons and think to walk in the light. What fellowship has light with darkness? I did not call you out of darkness into the light so that you could entangle yourselves again with forces of darkness. So once you're saved, you don't go back into things like yoga and transcendental meditation, all these new agey kind of stuff, which are really old agey stuff. Okay, and then 1 Corinthians 10:20-22 says, rather the things which the Gentiles sacrifice, they sacrifice to demons and not to God. And I do not want you to have fellowship with demons. You cannot drink the cup of the Lord and the cup of demons. You cannot partake of the Lord's table and the table of demons. Or do we provoke the Lord to jealousy? Are we stronger than he? A good example of this is that in our government, most of the people are Freemasons, and you cannot even be a politician these days without having some involvement in that. So when you're a Freemason, you have to bow to many other gods. So you can't bow to those and then pretend to be a Christian. There's a lot of people that do that have mixture. It's called syncretism, but that's not the Lord's will for your life, and it's idolatry, and there's consequences for idolatry, and there's also consequences for the oaths that you say in Freemasonry, because every single level of Freemasonry has death oaths. So you're aligning yourself with the spirit of death, and that's why there's so much death in the families of those who are have been involved with Freemasonry. Anyway, okay. Then the Lord continued, and he said, I see many of those who are called by my name entangling themselves with the things of this world, with the secular and pagan belief systems of this world. I see them consulting psychic hotlines when they could not get what they want, and couldn't hear from the Lord the way they wanted to, or get what they want in this world, or are curious to know the future, and yet they don't seek me. Okay? And you can see Isaiah 8:19-22 for that. People in times past have sought out other gods when they were tired of waiting on me or impatient to get what they want. The enemy lured them into mixture, and the whole tribe of Dan was removed from the 12 tribes because of their idolatry. You'll notice in Revelation, the tribe of Dan isn't listed. Do you think I don't see the mixture now? Is it not the role of the priest to teach the people right from wrong? That's in Isaiah 44, I think it is, or 47. Is that not their responsibility? Where are those who will teach the whole of the word and tremble at my name? Where are those who will be the opposite of what is in the world and train my people to walk according to my word and not err? I've also told my people that they will be taught of me, yet few inquire of me before doing some things that entrap them in the nets of the enemy. I see the mixture in the church, and I am setting a plumb line. I will look upon those whose plumb line is in line with mine, and I will smile upon them and give them more grace. But for those who seek to go up their own way and divide the church due to their mixture and willful sinning, delusion will be theirs, as they have chosen it. So, they've made their choice by going the wrong way. Yet once more, I will shine my light into the darkness and give them a chance to repent before me, for my hand is stretched out still towards those I love. I am patient and forbearing with those who are my own. And once this weight of glory comes to expose your hearts, it will change you and it will seal you for the days to come. And you who are willing to receive it will not turn back ever again to those entrapments of the evil one. You will have greater discernment and walk in the light as I am in the light. I have called you to bear your crosses, but I will give you even greater grace and glory, that you'll be able to do as I've called you to do and go through the times that we're in. Don't worry about what you can hold in your hands, my beloveds, for I will provide all that is needed if you'll seek my face and worship me in spirit and truth. Come away with me and allow me to fill you with my love and grace. Now, in the Old Testament, when it says come away with me, that term means to come and be continually conversant with the Lord, to have communion with him. And the Lord orders us in these end times to seek communion with him. Okay. I will kiss you with revelation. I will illuminate the scriptures that you can explain them to those who don't know them in ways that capture their hearts. Trust me to give you all you need in understanding and wisdom. Ask, and you shall receive. And then I have a bunch of scriptures, which I think what I'll do is put at the bottom of the video so that you can look at them there, because it's quite a bit, rather than go through all that. Okay? God bless you.